Well, as many of you know, my wife isn't from the U.S., and uh, she brings up things once in a while that it's really peculiar to her. Not being from here, she doesn't see, she sees things more black and white than, no pun intended, um, than some people do. So the reason I'm making this video is I would like to know what people's opinions are of this. She belongs to a group. It's almost like a MySpace, but it's called Cafe Mom, and it's by CMI. I think I have it in the description. CMI. Let me see here. I'll tell you 1 second. CMI Marketing, and you know, to me, it's what some people are trying to do. I mean, it's a little silly, but it really doesn't matter what I think about it. I'm talking about the people. Basically, what it is they have the black group or the African American group. They have the Latino group. They may have an Asian group, um, and so some of the moms got together and tried to. It's almost like when you go on Stickam, and you open up your own groups. Some of the moms decided to go and open a Caucasian group. Like I said, it's silly, but it doesn't. Silliness has nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter if it's silly. The fact is, CMI Marketing, who runs Cafe Mom, decided they were going to take that site down, take that thread down, and you know, uh, and it's been put up twice and taken down twice, and so they decided to email and find out why, and basically they got email back and said that it's I guess insightful to other races, and so they said, and they'll take it down as many times as it goes up. They'll take it down. So I know some of the YouTubers out here. I know some of the YouTube atheists out here have said that they've been censored and videos have been taken down. And well, it looks like the same thing's happening over at Cafe Mom with the Caucasian group. Now, like I said, I've always thought it might be, it may be silly, but it really doesn't matter, right? Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you can have all these different groups, then you ought to be able to have a Caucasian group. Whether, and who knows? And I've seen some responses on, people responding saying that, well, some people didn't have a problem with it, and then some people said, well, all you're going to do is complain about affirmative action. And some people said, well, the reason, you know, we have an African American group is because we need to talk about our hair and things that we go through in day to day. So my wife pointed out, so white people don't have problems that they can discuss, you know, that are maybe different from other racial groups. And I guess she may. I mean, sound like a good point to me. Um, but like I said, it really doesn't matter whether you think it's silly or if you think there's 1,000 other groups out there that Caucasian women could go on and discuss their problems or their experiences. But the fact is, if you allow these other groups to have their own threads, then why should you not allow a Caucasian group to have their own thread? I don't know. But that's the country we live in today. Um, I'm not one that complains, and because I realize that you know there's problems that other races face on a day-to-day basis that the Caucasian race, the majority, may not have or don't have or may not have. So I usually don't discuss these type of things, but it doesn't mean. I mean, listen, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have the right to have certain things, or you shouldn't. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be treated equally. Now, this company, CMI Marketing, they can run it, I guess, any way they want because it's their page, just like YouTube does. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. Um, Especially not something blatant like that. Just saying, yeah, too bad. You know, I don't know. So I guess I should shut up and say and ask you guys out there what you guys think. I mean, do you think that? Um, well, just give me your opinion. I don't want to. I don't want to give you a loaded question or slant it in a way. But all right. Well, that's one video I'm making tonight.